Nigeria is clearly passing through tough times, and this critical time calls for concerted effort. It is for this sole reason that the Nigerian Guild of Editors decided to focus attention on economic diversification. It is also ironic that the editors choose the oil-rich region to make their case for Nigeria to rely less on oil revenue. Many of them are convinced that agriculture remains a viable way out of the present economic recession.
I believe Nigeria really needs to go into agriculture because we are all aware of the dwindling oil price in the global market, and Nigeria, we cannot go on relying on oil price. We have to diversify the economy. We have to change our mindset. Most of our youth now, even the graduates, they don't want to go into agriculture, but we know that agriculture is a good business, and if many of us go into it, I'm sure we are going to make get more earnings from it, and of course more foreign exchange for the country. The government has to look into all these problems that are affecting agriculture, just like this issue of clashes between the farmers and the herdsmen. The government has to really tackle that thing because it's not encouraging to go into farming.
If you have that belief, we are still wasting our time. Those who think it's for the poor are equally wasting their time. Unfortunately, if you don't go back to agriculture and there is famine in the land, who suffers first? It is the poor. So if they think it's for the poor and they are running away from it, these people are only fooling themselves. The rich will feed at any time. It may be expensive, they will feed. It is the poor that will still suffer for it. So the earlier, both groups, the rich and the poor, go back to agric, the better. Who are even the rich? Who are the poor?
Oil is exhaustible, while agriculture is sustainable. This is why the Nigerian Guild of Editors is calling on all well-meaning individuals, corporate bodies, and the government to come together and make sure agriculture is a mainstay away from oil.
There are others who believe in collaboration from stakeholders to realize the vision of improved agricultural yields.
People have to believe that they have to come together to be able to benefit from the various interventions and initiatives of government and even the private sector. But there has to be this issue of cooperatives. You have to cooperate and be able to understand that agriculture and any other venture cannot go on individual basis. It has to be based on their ability to come together, assess the loans where necessary, bring your limited resources together, bring your talents together, and be able to find a way out to Nigeria's desire for diversification of the economy.
The editors' conference also had top politicians in attendance who spoke about issues ranging from impact of oil exploration in the Niger Delta to the need for integrated approach to agriculture in Nigeria.
They are not easily violent. But now people cannot afford 3 square meals. So there's a lot of hunger. And a lot of hunger leads to a lot of anger. And anger leads to violence. You cannot get the white sand. The water is so polluted, you cannot see it. It's as serious as that. There's so much pollution. I want to appeal to our brothers, younger ones, Niger Delta offenders, that what they are doing is not just damaging the national economy, but is damaging our environment. Once the other parts of the country are comfortable without oil, who will be in problem?
Suggest that you are here to consider the imperatives of diversifying Nigeria's economy for socio-economic prosperity through agriculture. I commend you for choosing this topic because every Nigerian stands that Nigeria's future is bleak for as long as it remains a monoproduct economy.
The Guild of Editors believe that with adequate, concerted and conscious investment, agriculture will be a better, sustainable option as revenue earner for Nigeria now and the future. Ajay Nelson, PTV News, Port Harcourt.